Alright, so here we are. Handsy Joe, Creepy Joe, is incentivizing people to get vaxxed, but really this is just coercion and force. It's a vax mandate. So here we go.
Today I'm laying out additional steps we should be taking to deliver these life-saving vaccines to more Americans.
Mutating.
First, we're going to provide more incentives to encourage unvaccinated Americans to get vaccinated. That starts with paid leave to get the shot. We're still hearing that people are unable to get time off from their employer to get vaccinated. Well, this is unacceptable. For some time now.
No, that's just people lying. No, that's just people lying because they don't want to take it and they're coming up with copes to, like, get out of it. They're coming up with various exemptions, religious, or, oh, work won't let me do it, or, oh, my kids can't, whatever, like... Fuck these people.
You should be able to get the shot and still get paid. Thanks to the American Rescue Plan, the federal government is fully reimbursing any small or medium-sized business that provides workers with paid time off to get vaccinated.
I hate this guy's fucking voice, man.
This costs you nothing.
Nothing.
If you haven't given employees paid time off, do it now, please. Today, I'm announcing...
Please, the Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson and Moderna, my coffers, they need more money.
We're taking this a step further. The federal government will now reimburse those employers to give their staffs time off, not only to get themselves vaccinated, but also to get their family members vaccinated. That means employers can get reimbursed if they give parents time off with paid time, paid leave, to take their kids or their own parents to get vaccinated.
I hate the way he fucking talks. Can I just point that out? Just the very way, the sheer way this man fucking speaks. It's just, he did not win this election legitimately. No one finds this man charismatic or compelling or magnetic or anything like that. No one does. He's a fucking psycho, dude. And he's paid off by Big Pharma to say this, okay? They're also going to roll out, like, they're mandating this shit for federal employees, basically. So if you work for the government, you have to do this, basically. And various businesses are already making their employees do it. This is absolutely fucking insane, dude. This is corporate tyranny.
All employees across the country to give paid time off to get the shot or to help a family member do so. I promise you, it will cost you, the employer, nothing.
Who gives a shit? Dude, who gives a shit? You shouldn't have to take this fucking shit if you're a healthy person. What the idea that everyone needs to get this fucking vaccine is obviously just some sort of corporate tyrannical ruse. I mean, like, that's not how vaccines work, is it? Or do vaccines even fucking work? I mean, I know that people who are vaccinated are still getting COVID-19, and, well, they're getting a flu for a couple days, because that's what it is. It's just a fucking flu. If you think it's anything other than that, do not talk to me. You are beneath consideration as a human being. If you wear the mask, you are beneath consideration as a human being. Do not fucking talk to me. Holy fucking shit. I am so sick of this man. I am sick of him. Holy fuck. They're going to force people to do this, man. The next step is what we're seeing in Australia. The next step is the fucking COVID concentration camps. They're going to fucking hunt people down who haven't been vaccinated, and they're going to put them in fucking camps. This is absolute fucking psychosis, dude.
I'm announcing that we'll continue to work with states to encourage unvaccinated people to get vaccinated.
Encourage, yeah, incentivize, lies.
The grocery store chain, Kroger's, offered $100 to their associates if they would get vaccinated.
Wow.
And it worked. Vaccination rates moved up from 50% to 75%.
Yeah, dude, because all these people are struggling their asses off to get by, and a measly little crumb, a little sliver of $100. Oh, thank you, master. May I have another? It's so fucking terrible, dude. This is such ugliness, man. They're bribing fucking grocery clerks with $100 scraps after, like, what, 2 years now of economic downfall? 2 years of, like, inflation and riots and fire in the streets and violence and suicide and drug addiction and fucking... Holy crap, man. This is just...
Among their employees. States like New Mexico Ohio, and Colorado are offering similar incentive programs that have helped increase vaccination rates. So today, I'm calling on all states and local governments to use funding they have received, including from the American Rescue Plan, to give $100 to anyone who gets fully vaccinated.
Vaccinated.
I know the paying people to get vaccinated might sound unfair to folks who've gotten vaccinated already. But here's the deal. If incentives help us beat this virus,
What?
we all benefit if we can get more people vaccinated.
No.
In addition to providing incentives to encourage vaccination, it's time to impose requirements on key groups to make sure they're vaccinated.
There it is.
Excuse me. Just this week, we took an important step to protect our veterans. Like many civilian hospital systems are doing, the Department of Veterans Affairs will now require COVID-19 vaccines for doctors and nurses and other healthcare workers who provide medical care for our veterans.
Disgusting.
We must do everything possible to protect our veterans from getting COVID when they come to get medical care.
You ever notice that no other diseases seem to exist anymore? Like, it's just all COVID, 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 COVID. That's all any of these retards ever talk about. People are so fucking just... Social media itself was just created to corral dumbasses around stuff like this. I mean, first it was like the feminism, then it was the BLM, then it was the Antifa, like, just hoodwinking, and, you know, other associated nonsense like that. And now it's this, dude. It was just to corral you and control you and extract resources from you. This is such a fucking ruse. Seriously, dude. I'm to the point where if you can't see this for what it is, do not talk to me. You are dangerous, okay? I don't want to catch your dumb fuck disease, okay? Like, you know what the fucking way to beat Delta is? Eat a salad, okay? Stop eating McDonald's. Stop staying out all night drinking, like, sugary fucking boozy drinks, all right? Hanging out with, like, ugly, fat, disgusting people who are dysgenic and de-evolved, okay? That's how you beat any sort of sickness that ultimately is, I reiterate, just the flu. And if you think that it's anything other than that, you are a duped, compromised fucking idiot, and I want nothing to do with you.
They so richly earned serving their country. We owe them.
You abandoned them in Afghanistan,
Next,
Joe.
Since many vaccinations are required for active duty military today, I'm asking the Defense Department to look into how and when they will add COVID-19 to the list of vaccinations the armed forces must get. Our men and women...
Yeah, the small hats at Pfizer and Moderna and Johnson & Johnson are... they're doing a curly sideburn dance right now,
uniform,
I can tell you.
Who protect this country from grave threat.
Dancing Israelis, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Should be protected as much as possible from getting COVID-19. I think this is particularly important because our troops serve in places throughout the world, many where vaccination rates are low and disease is prevalent.
Other diseases
Next,
that are more fucking threatening.
Every federal government
Jesus
employee
Christ.
will be asked to attest to their vaccination status. Anyone who does not attest or is not vaccinated will be required to mask no matter where they work, test 1 or 2 times a week to see if they've acquired COVID, socially distance, and generally will not be allowed to travel for work.
Wow.
Likewise.
So you have to get the jab in order to feed your family. So this is coercion. This is force, dude. No one should be going along with this. I say either quit your job or make them fire you and collect unemployment or go on strike, something like that. Notice how the Antifa morons, the IWW wobblies, are nowhere to be found. They are silent on this. They're not calling for strikes. They're not doing anything about this because Antifa... They're not the real fascists. They are anti-fascists, and anti-fascism is in line with Big Pharma. It's in line with the banks because they're financed by those fuckers. The left are not the real fascists. They're the real small-hatted Bolshevik fucking bankster-financed communist scum is what they are.
Today, I'm directing my administration to take steps to apply similar standards to all federal contractors.
Disgusting, dude.
If you want to do business with the federal government, get your workers vaccinated.
Government.
Look at the Chamber of Commerce.
Oh my God.
Representing tens of thousands of American businesses, the National Association of Manufacturers, the Business Roundtable, which comprises of the largest and biggest corporations in America. They're all applauding the actions the federal government is taking and urge them to follow suit. I also commend the National Football League. It has announced that if there are outbreaks among unvaccinated players and personnel, then the team risks forfeiting games.
Spread and
I urge other
circuses.
sport leagues at every level to take every step they can. Every day, more businesses are implementing their own vaccine mandates. And the Justice Department has made it clear that it is legal to require COVID-19 vaccines. We all want our lives to get back to normal. And fully vaccinated workplaces will make that happen more quickly and more successfully.
Lie.
Hey, and
Lies. You're just gonna have to take pills. You're gonna have to get booster shots. It's all gonna be forced, and they're gonna put you in camps if you disagree. Straight up, I'm predicting it now. That's what's happening in Australia. It's gonna happen here. So, if you think that this is a good idea, you are dead to me. You are fucking dead to me. Seriously, this is a form of tyranny that will not stand. I swear to God, like, we need to form some kind of movement that pushes back against this, which means, again, either quitting your job, making them fire you, collecting unemployment, and using those resources to get on the, get involved, be activated against this, right? The right needs an actual reaction, not just to the psycho commie Antifa teachers in our schools, but also to this corporate tyranny, okay? This is corporate tyranny. That's what this is. This is big pharma colluding with the government in order to force you to take a vaccine and wear a mask that you don't fucking need over a coof, okay? Over a coof strain that basically all of us have already gotten, okay? And those of us who have gotten it can attest that it's just it's a flu that we've all gotten before. We've been dealing with coronavirus our entire lives, okay? Do the masky and vaxy idiots who are in favor of this, do they mean to say that we should have been wearing masks our entire lives up until now? Should we have been taking shots and booster shots our entire lives up until now? Ask if any of you are sketch enough to be friends with people that believe in this crap. Ask them that. Ask them if they think that, your favorite concert that you went to 20 years ago or 30 years ago, do you think you should have had to wear a fucking mask then? You realize coronavirus has existed this entire time. It's the cold, it's the flu, it's strep throat, all that crap, okay? Basically the equivalent of that in terms of symptoms, all right? We all know that they've been cooking the numbers from day one on this. We all know that it's overhyped. We all know it's a fucking ruse. If you don't see that, you're not in my corner. That's all there is to it. I'm sick and fucking tired of this shit.